Guys, it is my behind the scenes of Today with Pastor Jay. I have some great guests in the studio. That will be Dr. Randy Short and Helen McWilliams. So these two, there's no telling what's going to be said or what's going to happen because I've got my conspiracy theorist number one to my right. Helen, what?
Hello.
Okay, I need you in the camera.
Okay, I'm getting the camera. I'll use this one.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, and then I've got Dr. Randy Short right here. You're not a conspiracy theorist, are you? You're a realist? What you got?
I believe in Jesus. The Bible is scary enough by itself.
Isn't that the truth? That is the truth. All right, so we're gonna go in. All right, so I want to talk about. We've got just some hot topics here in Flagler County before we go into what you want to talk about. Dr. Short, let me make sure I have your book up here because I'll talk about your book. I had your bio somewhere. I wonder if I can pull it up real quick. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom. I'll just go short. Hopefully you don't email me too much stuff and then I can find it.
No, I just sent two things. That's
I'm
it.
talking about email.
Oh, really? I don't think I email you often.
Nope, you don't. So I should be able to pull up your bio real quick. Randy Short. Let's see what comes up. You've been on my show. So guys, it's gonna be good. Let's see. Nope. You've been on my show for a minute. Buck breaking. Ooh.
Oh yeah,
I'm
you
looking
can
at your
bring that.
emails. Huh?
You can bring that back up too.
We want to bring up buck breaking.
Mm-hmm.
What it is.
Yeah, as well as the facade of the American. No. As well as black, white, and blue.
Black, white, and blue.
Because we were talking about
Okay.
what's this group? Black Lives Matter.
Okay, so those of you who are behind the scenes, we're getting ready for our show. I found your bio. Bam. Got Dr. Randy Short's bio. And of course, my co-host today is Helen McWilliams.
Good morning.
And we're going to be going in. Those of you who have never heard Dr. Short speak, there's just no telling what he's going to be talking about.
We're going to keep it holy.
We're going to keep it holy today?
Yes.
Well, what do you want to talk about? What's your hot topics today?
Well, the jab mandate.
Oh, the jab mandate.
On the children.
Okay.
Afghanistan. Can you imagine? You want to protect children over in Kabul, and you want to voice them across America. And this
those are
fake
hot topics. I'll try to throw those in the
FDA
middle.
approval of Pfizer, which is nothing more than an extension of the emergency
That is
use
correct.
authorization.
That is
It's a
true.
complete
Most people don't
fraud.
know that. That's a fraud. That is true. So we'll talk about those things. We'll put that in the middle. I wanted to we're going to talk about a little bit about our dress code here in Flagler schools because that's been a big thing as a parent. You know, whether or not we should get rid of the dress code.
Right, the parents already have. That's what the children don't dress like nothing.
You're already starting. All right, we're gonna go in. Oh, you know what I need? I need Rodney Dangerfield. Respect. I ain't get no respect. I need that one, and I need Aretha Franklin. RESPECT. Find out what it means to me.
Oh, and we got to talk about this Secretary of Defense.
Oh,
Have you noticed he looks just like Esther Roll from Good Times?
Okay, Secretary of Defense. He gonna keep me hopping today. We got so many hot topics. There's no telling what's gonna happen with Dr. Short this morning. So we're just getting our music together. Don't go anywhere, guys. We got this going. Ooh, you got me laughing. You got me laughing.
Oh, and also Kamala getting told to stay away from California.
Okay, hold on. We'll talk about Kamala. What you got?
Rodney's not a song.
I know he's not a song. I just need his.
I ain't getting no respect.
No respect.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right. I'll just cue you on that. I won't go in or anything like that, but we'll talk about that. Kamala Harris, California, so you can keep us all up to date, guys. Don't go anywhere. If you've never seen Dr. Randy Short on my show, I'm telling you.
Bless you.
Hey, you got COVID? You sneezing?
No, I don't have COVID. I take hydroxychloroquine.
Okay. All right. Look, he's serious.
I know, I
Dr.
see
Short be
him.
serious. Don't be joking with me like that, Dr. J. Don't even joke with me, but we good. You know I love you.
No, I took hydroxychloroquine on the last canopy I did.
Mhm.
Yeah,
did? You was taking it then.
I took it on air. I started snorting on it like it was drugs to play with people. Then I took it with all my supplements.
Oh. This is gonna be a show, guys. So we're gonna go in. I don't know how I'm gonna start it. I'll just introduce my guests and then we'll just go in. All right. So Dr. Short, I'll cue you. Okay, you can see me, right?
No, I can't.
I can't.
But no, I can. Now I can. But I don't speak.
Okay.
You got someone else. I'm on to now. I can see you.
Okay, I'll switch it back and forth. Hey.
Hi, Dr. Short.
How you doing?
Good.
I see everybody. Good.
All right. You ready, Mark? Yeah, my regular intro will be fine. Hold on. Did you find my Aretha Franklin?
Yeah.
Where it gonna is? You got me the chorus part?
Yeah.
Yeah, we Well, that actually isn't a bad entrance.
No, that's pretty good.
And then maybe use that as my entrance. Just the. I can do my intro on that, and then we'll have to skip to wherever the RESPECT. We can go out the break on that one. Just spice it up a little bit on that, and then somewhere in the middle of that, I'll ding you for the Rodney Dangerfield. So he's got to find where his mark is. Oh,
Here we go.
Okay, that's gonna be good. This is gonna be a good show. So we'll just go in. So guys, y'all know this is the behind the scenes of my radio show. So we cut up. This is not what airs on the radio on Sunday mornings at 8 a.m. It's a more edited version, but you gotta get to see what's going on. All right, I'm ready. Welcome to Today with Pastor J. And that's right, respect. We need respect. I don't know what's going on. I'm so glad you're listening to my show because this is something else. Look, what you want, baby? I got it. That's just speaking to me right now. My guest today is Dr. Randy Short. He has a master's in divinity. Or is it Minister of Divinity? Which one is it?
Oh, well,
You got
I've got two masters of philosophy, one from UVA, one from Howard. I've got a master's of divinity from Harvard, and then I have a PhD
in
from
African
Howard.
and African American history. Well, you the man. My co-host today is Helen McWilliams, and those who follow or listen to my show often, Dr. Short is not a stranger to this show. I love to call upon him to hear his perspective because he is a serious dude. He's a serious dude. But I just chuckle and laugh, and I just needed a nice hot spot today to laugh, I guess. Helen, what you think?
Oh, this is going to be hilarious.
It's going to be hilarious.
It is.
But it's going to be serious too. So let's just talk about a couple of serious issues. So my intro today was about respect. What has happened to respect? Where did that go?
We have no respect for ourselves, most people. If nobody has respect for themselves, how do you expect to have respect for anybody else? It starts with yourself first. We do anything and everything to ourselves. We don't go by anything that the Bible says. Not everybody. Let me rephrase that. The majority of society now. Mm-hmm. They don't go by anything the Bible says. Nothing. It's all whatever it is to make me happy. Whatever it is, I'll forgive that sin. I'll make an excuse for that sin. So I have no respect for my own self.
I'm noticing too, and Dr. Short, and I'm sure you see it because we have these teens and these children. They have no respect for their parents. Look, my mother could look at me and I would just shake. She didn't even have to put her hand up. If she went to like brush her hair, I would flinch.
Well, a lot of young people here have more guns than the Taliban. Have you heard about the 2-year-olds that have been shooting their mothers? It's not one. It's like this is caught on. These kids think a gun is a rattle when they're 2-3 years old. I think a mother got shot. Was she shot in Florida?
Mm-hmm.
And then another person got shot by their 2 or 3-year-old. I mean, these kids, they're shooting them before they can talk or walk.
Is it that they just have no reverence or a fear? Because you said they're using guns as rattles, and that's not all children now. And we've got some good, well-behaved kids.
The scriptures say train the child up in the way to go.
That's right.
And he won't depart from it. But people don't train children in anything. They consider that raising them naturally and free. And they end up mass incarcerated. So really, the two things happen. One, this country is becoming more socialistic and communistic. Under communism, the kids can turn their parents in like they can do in America now. Like the kids can get double mastectomies and get birth control and abortion. And in D.C., without knowledge or consent of parents, for vaccination for as young as 11. So basically, the children belong to the state. The state's the parent of theirs. Well, your dad's been Uncle Sam providing SNAP, Section 8, and all the other goodies, and there's no man there. So there's no respect for motherhood, fatherhood, or parenthood. And this is throughout society, and a lot of the authority has been removed from parents. A parent says they think for a child, and everybody jumps in on it.
That is true, because you say something wrong to a child today, they're gonna call 911. Yes. I remember if I even thought about telling my mother I'm gonna call 911,
she'd hand me the phone. There you go.
There you go.
She'd give them a reason to call 911.
Yes, that is true. I'm hearing, especially now with the new wave of parents, that they're parenting differently. You don't need to spank your child. That you don't spank your child. And I have grandchildren, and I raised my children up in the fear and admonition of the Lord. I didn't know that was a bad thing. I thought that's what you were supposed to do, train them up in the way they should go. When they old, they will not depart.
It's a bad thing if you want drugs and premarital sex.
Oh,
there is no respect for yourself again.
Yeah. Okay. So and I'm seeing how just children around. I was at one of the schools yesterday, and just different little things, and I'm just seeing stuff, and I'm going, what in the, and how they're talking to their parents. Man, my mother would smack me into next week.
Not just my mother. I remember
my
growing
grandmother.
Up, if any adult called you down,
it
didn't matter. Growing up in the neighborhood that I grew up, if an adult called me down, that was my behind, Charlie Brown. Like, bottom line. And it didn't have to be my parents, because other adults watched out for other people's kids.
That is true.
Nowadays, if you call somebody else's kid down, then God.
Okay, you might want to explain calling down. So my listener, what does that mean?
Your child's acting up.
Okay, so someone is.
So a parent says, "Hey, what you doing?"
Right.
Sometimes, if you're old school enough, you got snatched up by that other parent too.
That's true. Okay, that is old school.
That is.
I
mean, people think growing up in the South, it really didn't matter. If you got snatched up by another,
it doesn't matter.
Depending on where you live.
Because if you got in trouble at school, before you got home, mama and daddy knew about it, and everybody on the block would be involved and would have something to say. Now it's, don't you talk to my child, stay out my business.
I worked as a teacher, and I remember a young woman who felt that she was gay, got upset, and I made a comment. There are too many gay students in this school. I can deal with 20%, but not 50%. And the young woman jumps up and says, I'm not going to be criticized about my sexuality. I don't have to stay here. That's the best thing that you said. You can go ahead and leave.
Oh, wow.
And she said, I'm going to tell the principal what you said. And I said, tell the principal that N-word doesn't pay me enough to be afraid of him. If he comes up here, I'm going to treat him like how I feel on my payday. She sat down.
Was this in high school or college?
This was, I was teaching in high school. By the way, the principal of my school back then, where I was substitute teaching, Mr. Terrison, was lucky he decided not to get together for a pedophilia gangbang, so he thought, because one of his colleagues got murdered. Who was the principal of the junior high school that I attended when I was young. These kids entrapped these older pedophile men and killed them. The principal I worked under happened to not get together with those young boys. That's why he didn't get killed.
Well, I mean, let's just get back to respect. Where has the respect gone? I mean, to get
when
respect, you're supposed to give
God.
it. You don't fear
That's
God.
it. Yes, sir.
When you don't fear God,
That's
when
true.
you lose all of that, everything else goes. If you don't fear God, you don't respect God. You're not going to respect anybody else.
Well, let's hear what Rodney Dangerfield had to say about respect, because he's gone on, but his words are forever.
Well, that's the story of my life. No respect. No respect.
I mean, I think about then they were saying no respect. Now it's like, you gonna hurt my feelings.
Who cares about your feelings?
I'd
rather hurt your feelings.
I consider myself a kind person, and I don't intentionally do anything to anyone. At least I don't believe or think I do. I was having this conversation with someone yesterday, a new friend, and I'm just talking, and she said, "No, you don't intentionally would say," but now people are so sensitive about so many different things.
They're not sensitive.
What is it? Tell me what it is, Dr. Short. Is that it?
So if I told you I was the woman, and you said no, my feelings would be hurt. So in reality, people are pushing for. We do respect something. What we respect is lies, deceit, iniquity, wickedness, abominations. That's what gets the respect these days.
Here in Flagler Schools, we've been, a lot of the parents and some of the students and stuff have been talking about the dress code, wanting to change the dress code. And I can see, somewhat a need for the dress code. I like the uniform type thing or the dress code because before we had that, students were coming in with their pants hanging down, mid-thigh, with their underwear showing, and girls wearing stuff showing their midriff, and But
where does that go back to? I mean, think about it. If I walked out of my house looking like that back in the day, my mom,
child, let me tell you,
would.
Let me tell you.
So
I'm not gonna name which one of my children tried going out my house like that. Let's just say it was a lot of peer pressure. This was a few years ago, but it was a lot of peer pressure. I pulled her out of school. I pulled her out of that school because the school was just overrun with things like that and homeschooled that year.
We had peer pressure to be neat, to have your hair cut, to look decently. So, I think, I blame the leadership of the schools because I think I told you, Reverend Gary, when I was teaching, this was in Tennessee, young men couldn't sag and they couldn't wear hats. Because if a young man had a hat on, I would assume that he had sexual assignment surgery. And I'd ask him, what was his female name? Because no man wears hats in my class. And if they were sagging, I would demand a 25% cut of their prostitution fees. Because that's male prostitution. I figure if you're marketing yourself in my class,
prisons,
for male prostitution.
Well, if you're going to sell yourself in my class, which is the equivalent of my blindfold strip. I should get paid.
So listen, she's trying to pimp out the students, Dr. Short.
Well, no.
Something to think about.
They freelance. So what happened was people's pants were up because I'd be demanding my money.
Oh my
goodness! You want to be a hoe, and I can't stop you.
You'd be fired. You'd be fired in Flagler schools coming up here.
Well, no, but everybody pulled their pants up. My class was quiet. You could hear a mouse urinate.
Right. Well, I do see a modification of the uniforms. I mean, because it's hard. It's challenging to find pants that don't have cuts and holes and stuff in them anymore, the jeans. And so I understand that. But I don't want my child going to school, or any child going to school, being exposed or being accused of being a streetwalker or whatever the case may be based on their dress. But they need to have respect for themselves. And I guess that's where it is.
Well, here's the thing though. Think about it. These aren't kindergartners or middle schoolers. These are kids that are getting ready to become young adults and enter into the world. At some point, we have to give them certain freedoms so they can figure out who they are. But there has to be consequences when they go outside the rules. And there are no consequences anymore for anything young people do.
There's still consequences, but we can get into it. See, Dr. Short goes like AIDS. Well, thank you, Dr. Short. We appreciate your perspective. We got to take a break. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial. You're listening to Today with Pastor J.
You know, I do want to say there's...
Oh, Dr. Short, something else. I mean, he's like, yeah, there's some consequence, like AIDS. I'm like, I'm not laughing. Listen, guys, don't call me, oh, she laugh at everything. Nothing serious. It's just, he throws me off. I mean, he reminds me of my mom. We're going to go in, we're going to talk about my mom. We'll do my regular intro. Do we have anything? I need a song. Let's go back to I Am Miracle, because I hadn't done that. This is my whole month I've been doing I Am Miracle, so I want to do that.
I just want to get my charger.
Okay, get your charger.
I have it.
And I love that I Am Miracle by Anthony Brown, I think it is, Group Therapy. Do you know that song, Dr. Short?
No, I don't listen to this new gospel.
You don't listen? You're going to like this one, though. Uh-oh.
I'm more traditional.
You're more traditional. Well, we're gonna jam on that one today, okay? All right. Let me know. I'm ready. You guys, we're gonna go.
Since we went a little long past that break, just do one break.
Oh. We can just do the one break. So this will be me coming in, and then you just have to let me know when I got a little bit of time so I can thank my sponsors.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do 3 minutes left.
Okay. All right. Welcome back to Today with Pastor J. And I'm Pastor Geraldine Denny, your host, and my co-host today is Helen McWilliams, and my special guest is Dr. Randy Short. He's got more degrees than a thermometer.
And no money.
And no money? Do you have student loans, though, sir?
Well, Biden was supposed to take them all away.
He didn't take them away?
Well, you know what? If he took our loans away as fast as he ran away from Afghanistan, he'd be on his way to being a two-term president. But he didn't.
Cha-cha-ching. So I'm a living, breathing, walking, moving miracle. I've lost 12 pounds, guys. I've been doing this drinkforyourlife.com. Really haven't changed much. Just like take the bun off the bread and, drinking these ketone shakes, and it's been great. And Helen, you tried it for 10 days and
I liked it.
And, I've got Nicole Real. She's tried it. She's like, oh, I got to get it again. It's really been fun. So it's been giving me energy. I've been sleeping through the night. I was just talking to someone earlier who's in their 4th day of drinking it. And she's like, I'm sleeping soundly. I have more energy and I'm sleeping soundly. So Dr. Short, you might want to try it. It's packed full of vitamins and stuff like that.
Well,
You don't.
is that the thing that you sent me the other day? Okay, well, I understood because I absolutely am going to need it. I'll be in the classroom again soon.
You gonna be in the classroom soon?
Oh, wow.
Okay, so
But not teaching, just observing the other people fight. So
Oh, okay.
observing other people fight. Well, speaking
Yeah,
of fighting, you mentioned Biden in Afghanistan. What's your take on that?
well, the CIA is going to have to find some place to get their heroin from.
Ooh,
And this is not my method. I've got a couple books. This is called Operation Gladio,
okay.
and it talks
Hold on,
about how the
let me
CIA
put you up. It's called what now? Operation.
Gladio.
Okay.
And it talks about how the CIA started getting its additional money because it had limited funding from the government
Mm-hmm.
by selling heroin in the black neighborhoods of Washington, D.C. and New York through
Wow.
black music artists. And this is another book by Valentine.
The Strength of the Wolf.
Mm-hmm. And so when anybody questions me, I don't care. I've got the book, CIA.
Okay. The
And this
CIA
talks
has.
about all the drugs.
You
In
like
fact,
to read. Helen loves to read. She's sitting up here talking about, I got to get these books. She'll read
I
them.
am looking at these books to see which one I'm going to get next.
You are an avid reader. How about this jab mandate that's going around? What's your thought on that?
Well, it's interesting that NAC Acetylene 15, it's an amino acid supplement that's been legal for 62 years. The FDA suddenly made this something that you need the prescription to buy, so Amazon doesn't sell it. So something that's natural that's been used for years, the FDA pulls away. For this Pfizer experimental medicine, they lied and made it seem as if the FDA in rapid
I know.
time
Yes.
I was
gave an
getting phone calls
extended, or should
telling
say, an
me,
emergency use authorization
right.
to this very, very dangerous experimental drug. So,
Oh yeah, I was
and
getting
you know
phone
that, and you
calls,
know
Dr.
that,
Short. People telling me the FDA approved Pfizer.
Well,
Yeah.
the head bioethicist for the FDA is Fauci's wife, who has a different last name. So, I mean, you've got all this in-your-face fraud. But we know that your commercial media gets most
Hey,
of
maybe
it.
that's his new name, Frauci. Now I'm starting to act
No,
like you
I
got
call him F-U.
Ooh.
Chi. That's more appropriate because that's what he's doing to a lot of lives to our country. So, the jab is not the answer. My great uncle took a shot in April. He was head of hundreds of churches on the way of the cross Church of Christ. And all of a sudden he has these heart problems and he had to resign his leadership as apostle for the church.
Well,
And
a
there
lot
are
of
other
people
people I
are
know.
interested in taking, the jab or.
Well,
I mean,
they
we
can
can't
take
talk
it.
about-
They can take it, but the point is they'll pay later. The spike protein has problems. There are problems. There's a group of people suing because at minimum 45,000 people have died from the vaccine. I remember the swine flu when I was young. They killed about 8 people, and they pulled it. This has killed tens of thousands, injured hundreds of thousands. And they're saying we need to take more. In fact, my joke on my last show was if I was an internist and I had to examine something lodged up Mr. Fauci's rectum, what do I think it would be? And I told folks a flip-flop. First, one shot. Not 2 shots. You have 2 shots. You don't need a third shot. You have 3 shots, right? No
Well,
mask.
we have disclaimers that run during the show, right?
3 masks, right? Children don't need masks. Now all children need masks. It's not safe for children. All children have to have it. That's not scientific. That's conjecture. This man is destroying lives. He's wicked. He was involved with AIDS. He was trying to get a patent on this coronavirus almost 20 years ago. So this man basically is sort of like Big Pharma's Tupperware lady that always had something new that you needed to buy, that you had to have. I'm sick of him. There's nothing righteous or godly or intelligent or scientific about him. And a lot of people who don't like thinking, in fact, I say this often to Black Americans, to a lot of whom think being ignorant is cool. Being stupid in the information age is a death wish. And I will extend that to the other Americans of various colors who can be intersectional. Being stupid will end your life, that of your children, and for all the women that wish that they hadn't, that they had an abortion and they had the kids, well, you can get them vaccinated. Then you won't have to be responsible.
Those are very strong words, and I can tell.
I don't care. It's true. There are a lot of folks who don't want to spend time with their children. They're tired of taking care of them. We're seeing cases of parents murdering children all over the country, especially in Baltimore. There have been about 3 cases of women killing at least 2 children apiece. So men killing wives, men killing children. Folks are tired, then get vaccinated. The scriptures say they'll seek death and they won't find it. Well, they can help you out if you get vaccinated. If you want to get out of here, you don't want to live, you hate being trailer trash, you hate being project Negroes, whatever it is, go ahead and get vaccinated. That someone will take your life from you. And under the emergency use authorization, you can't sue. You'll be sick for life, debilitated for life, messed up for life. And you know what? I guess it's sort of like when I was in school, when the young women got pregnant and didn't want to be isolated, they would act like being pregnant made them feel like they had won 50 Olympic gold medals. They acted out so much until other girls want to get pregnant too, so they could feel happy.
Those days.
Okay, well, this is what the vaccinated people are doing to the unvaccinated, because they're miserable, honey. They're miserable. They're miserable saints and co-hosts. They're miserable, and they're mad that we weren't stupid enough to take it.
All right, so
they're haters.
Let's we're gonna end. You got like 1 minute. What you think about our VP Kamala Harris?
Well, I hope she keeps her jackrabbit off when she does interviews. She's a disgrace. She's a liar. She needs to put the dot back on her head. And you know, my joke was the only reason she wants to be in government is that the buildings have done.
Okay. How about Secretary of Defense?
Well, he looks like Florida from Good Times had a sex change. JJ, he looks just like Esther Roll. And he's less of a man than she was. He's awful. They keep getting these despicable black people who will do like Obama, ruin this country, and it's going to make everybody hate black people. First time I saw him, I had thumbs down. You know, I wish I was a Roman emperor and giving thumbs down. I hope that the soldiers and other people refuse to be vaccinated. This man looks stupid. Like I said, he looks like Esther Roll with no biscuits and no project unit. Just nothing that they should do. This man should have never been put there.
Well, tell me what you really think, Dr. Short.
I mean, I can't stand over Biden. He's awful.
Oh, well, we gotta go. Thank you so much for coming on, sharing your opinion.
Thank you, Dr. Short. Slavery's Mastery.
Oh, I gotta mention your book, Slavery's Mastery. You can go to Amazon, Dr. Randy Short, Slavery's Mastery, The Impact of Religious Slavery Revealed. So please go to Amazon.com. Listen, Cash App Dr. Randy Short. Why not? Send him some money and tell him you want to support his cause and all that he is doing and saying. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and what does Biden have in common with the publicly traded stock?
Don't know.
He split.
All right, guys, you know what I say. I want to give a shout out and thank you to my sponsors, 500bankruptcy.com and thefloridamortgagecenter.com. Thank you for sponsoring, although you may not agree with some of my guests, but thank you for sponsoring my show. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow's not promised. What are you going to do today? Today, you're going to educate yourself, become familiar, and just don't listen to what people have to say. Go and do your own research. Go do your own research. God bless you. Have a great day.
Make Jesus great again.
Yeah. Make Jesus great again. That's a good one. Ooh, all right, guys. Thank you. I'm here on the way. On the way. All right, Dr. Short. As always, it's been.
Can I tell you one more?
Yeah, tell me another joke.
How is Kamala like a yoga mat?
I don't know.
She works best when she's flat on the floor, and she likes getting rolled up.
Where you come up with these jokes?
I'm
Dr.
really
Shaw,
angry. I
know,
miss
I'm
Donald
gonna
Trump.
Okay,
I
you
like
know
Donald Trump.
what I'm
I'm
gonna
not
do?
ashamed.
I'm gonna do
If
an
I'm the
awesome-
only black person out here, I like Donald Trump.
Okay, so when you have some time, I'm gonna do a show that's not gonna air. It's just gonna be on social media. Yeah. Okay, and then we just gonna let you get it all out.
Yeah, well, I'm angry with Kamala. Did you see that she couldn't even go to California to campaign for Newsom, who I call old Trump? He's trash. And I mean, I can't stand Elder, and I'd rather have Elder than Newsom.
All right, I gotta
but-
go because I've got somebody waiting for me at the church.
Oh,
Love
I'm
you.
sorry.
We're gonna do this
All right.
again. No, you're
All
doing
right.
good.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. God